What is a transaction? Introduction to Accounting, Chapter 1. What does transaction mean? What is cash transaction? What is credit transaction? What is internal and external transaction? Let's discuss in this video about cash transaction and credit transaction. You are watching Commerce Lecture Online. Transaction means any exchange of value such as purchase of merchandise, purchase of land, purchase of building. We give money, we exchange cash or any other thing with purchase of these assets. Whenever such exchange of value is taking place between the business people, it's recorded in the books of accounts as transaction. If we are rendering services, we are receiving cash, this is also a transaction. It means in the language of accounting, any exchange of value is called transaction by the accountant. More examples are purchase land for cash rupees 3 lakh, paid salaries to staff rupees 40,000, deposited cash into bank rupees 10,000. Any such thing, any such event, any such business event which is performed by the business person and records exchange of value or money is called a transaction. Now let's discuss the cash transaction. If the immediate exchange of cash is involved, if we are paying cash immediately on the spot, or if we are receiving cash immediately or on the spot, it means the transaction is termed as a cash transaction. If we are not exchanging cash immediately and it involves a delay, if we are saying we will pay the cash later on, it will be termed as a credit transaction. If we look at the examples of cash transaction, it could be we are purchasing computer and paying cash immediately. We are making payment of our electricity, telephone bill, any other utility bill for the month by paying cash. That will be a cash transaction. We are receiving cash by selling goods. Immediately the customer is paying us money. We are receiving cash by selling goods. If the transaction involves immediate on the spot exchange of cash, it will be termed as a cash transaction. When we talk about credit transaction, it means the goods are being exchanged now. We are purchasing goods now, but we are promising to pay the amount later on. We had taken the services of salesman and we are saying we will be paying the salaries later on. When we are delaying the payment of cash, we are not paying the cash immediately or we are not receiving the cash immediately, it will be termed as a credit transaction. If we sell the goods to customer and the customer says I will pay you the amount tomorrow or day after tomorrow or after a month, it means we are selling him the goods on account or on credit. Immediate cash is not received from the customer. Such transactions are called credit transactions. Now let's talk about the internal transaction or external transaction. When transaction occurs between business and inside parties, it means within office premises internally we are making payment of salaries to employees or we are giving loan to our employee. If it is happening internally within organization, it will be termed as an internal transaction. But if the exchange is taking place between office people, organization people and the parties outside the organization, like we are making payment of electricity bill, it means the business organization is making payment to someone who is outside the organization. Or if we are purchasing goods from the supplier and we are making payment to him, again supplier is someone outsider, then it will be termed as an external transaction. So this is how internal transaction or external transaction could be discussed with respect to accounting. introductory terms. Like, share, subscribe, Commerce Lecture Online.